Yes, we in America we saw both of their shows, the documentary in California especially with Netflix, and it got a very high rating. The Netflix it got almost 4.8 stars, almost 5 stars out of 5, so almost 98%.
Okay, that's
so
very high. Eh?
Very high score. People loved their story, and they were very. I was very. Emotional when I saw it. I was very sympathetic with what they had gone through and how they turned out. I think they're two survivors.
Yes, zeker. Ja, overlevers.
They're good little people.
Me too.
Yeah.
Can you say, is there a top list from the movie in the state?
It's one of the top Netflix rated documentaries on Netflix. It has maybe 4.8, very high rating out of 5.
Okay.
So almost close to between 92 to 98% rating.
Okay. If you're talking about this kind of stuff, can you say this is a very big hit in the States?
I would say that it's a hit. It's something different. It's a good little documentary, and people are just fascinated by it, and they watched it. I watched it several times. My mother watched the show. Our family watched it, and we thought they were really cute.
Okay, but if you're talking about Netflix is very used in USA.
Highly used. Netflix is a very highly used. Yeah.
About how many people we're talking here?
We're talking maybe the United States has a population of about 300. In reality, it has about a population of 348 million. These are, but about 311 officially, but 348. There's always more people in the U.S. who don't want to say that they're there because of visa issues. Mm-hmm. But the U.S. is about 340 million people, and so Netflix is very popular. And I would probably, you have to check with Netflix how many times the shows have been watched, but I would say it's at the tune of 50, 60 million.
50 to 60 million people?
Yeah.
And real, can you say we're talking about big money?
It should be big money, yeah. It should be. I'm not sure what the contract is with Netflix and how they get paid. Is it per watching, per view, or what? If what I would recommend to you guys is with these two, create another documentary of yourselves.
Yeah.
And then negotiate with Netflix and then release it directly. Don't go through a production company. You know what I mean? So maybe you can create another documentary with more, like a part 2.
Okay, and that is the big story because the movie I made myself. Yeah. So the second movie is already done.
Yeah.
But we were blocked in Holland.
You made the first movie?
No, the second movie.
The second movie.
Hello.
But we were blocked in Holland because the first movie, the people from the first movie has gone with the money.
They don't want to. Oh.
They don't want to pay.
Ah.
So what do you think about that?
I think that's rotten. That's a horrible thing. You should.
Die moeten we wezen in Amerika.
Yeah, you should contact Netflix or just say that there's a lot of people. Make a website.
Yeah.
Saying that there's a lot of people that they feel that they should get paid. You know.
Yeah.
Because
Netflix is very big. So even if they're making 20 cents, $1 per viewing, that's a lot of money.
$1 a viewing. So if you're talking about 60 million people who has watched this movie, you're talking about 60 million.
Could be 10 million, could be 5 million, could be 1 million. Even 1 million is a lot of money.
Yeah. So 5%.
What you guys really should do is just come up with the same name and call it 2.0. 2.0.
Yes, right.
Yeah. The latest version.
But what I want to explain, when the movie is going to America, to New York, New York the first time, then they coming out with our own born name. Meet the Fokkens. Our born name is Fokkens, and we didn't sign anything.
So this time it's okay, but the good thing is you're both here, and camera, you can have another camera and do another movie.
Yeah.
Do another movie and just call it the official story.
Oh yeah.
Or the real biography story.
What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, biography meaning that we wrote it, you know, not third person. Or autobiography. You can do autobiography. Excuse me. You can do auto meaning that we did it.
Oh yeah.
And make another one.
Yeah.
Very simple.
Yeah, very simple. That's true. Yeah.
I'm a banker, 10-year banker. I think business all the time. So.
We do.
Good.
Thank you.
Good. Thank you.
So
Nice meeting you.
that's the second movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. You girls are.
Yeah.
You know this after the war and all that, the things you have to go through. You know, it's difficult time after the war.
And in the first movie was okay. We like them. We are in there, so you know. But the second movie are more from us, more scenes from the life.
Yes.
The second movie is special.
Give on the second movie, give more details. You know, more things that they didn't cover.
From what we did, we painting also. You see, you can see what we're doing. We not only work as a hooker. But a lot of hookers have more in their life.
Let me tell you, I believe that people do what they have to do. Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah, we make.
In America, we say people do what they have to do. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's a very famous saying.
We did our life, and we do also other things. But most.
I want to have one of your paintings. I want to do one of your paintings.
Okay.
Hi, my name is John. This is Matt. We're from New York, and we saw their movie first by using Netflix, which is a service that you go online, you pay once a month a fee, and you can then access a ton of different movies. We access Netflix through our TV. You can access it through other things, like through your video game system, your computer, your tablet. We access it through our television, and we clicked the button that showed us all the different movies that are available, and we saw their movie and we watched it and loved it, because why wouldn't you love it? Because they're amazing. And that was it. So it was through Netflix in America, and we're from New York, and pretty much anyone in the United States can access this movie through Netflix.
Okay, how big do you think Netflix is?
It's huge. It's responsible for the most internet traffic in the world. Well, I'm not sure about the world, but definitely in the United States, Netflix is responsible for the most internet traffic, because everyone is constantly streaming videos and TV shows through the service. So it's very big.
Very big, eh?
Huge.
Huge, eh?
Yeah.
And those women don't know about this. What is your opinion about it?
Well, it's a little disappointing to think that these ladies don't know how popular their movie is outside of this country, or that so many people could access it. I mean, I think it's sad that they don't know that so many people have experienced it and that have been affected by it. You would think that they would want to know where their movie is shown and how many people are enjoying it. I think that some people probably sign deals with different companies and might not know what that deal is going to look like a year from now, 2 years from now. Something like Netflix, maybe when they were approached to deal with them, maybe it wasn't that big, and now it's huge, and they're not potentially reaping the rewards that they should be, based on how many people are seeing it. So yeah, I think it happens a lot. I think a lot of people, when they're starting out with their films, are excited to get their films seen, and then maybe they're not fully compensated.
Okay. But if the movie is showing around in the States with Netflix, what are we talking about? Or how much money this is?
It's hard to say, because we pay a subscription fee to get access to thousands of movies. So I don't really know how much percentage of that fee goes to each individual filmmaker. I'm not really sure. So I don't know. What do you think?
It's a large distribution, clearly, across the entire United States. So there's a lot of people with their eyes on it.
Yeah.
But each film and each project on the site, at least from the big distribution companies, have deals where they get probably every stream or every process gets a fee. I'm not sure how much.
The bigger problem is if they didn't sign. If they didn't sign a deal to be distributed on Netflix, then someone else is distributing it without their permission. That's the real problem. So if it's $10 or $1 million, it doesn't really matter. It's their money. So it needs to figure out exactly who put it on Netflix and then talk to them. Because you know,
and it is disappointing to hear that actually we didn't realize that till we walked by earlier. You were closed.
Yeah.
No.
We got so excited.
Yeah,
but to hear now that that you were not properly compensated or taken care of is disappointing. It's really it feels a little bit manipulative or a little bit.
So someone needs to figure out exactly who signed the deal with Netflix, because then that's the person you have to talk about.
Yeah. That's right.
Oh yeah.
You know, because Netflix is just a company. Somebody approached Netflix with the rights to the movie, so that's what you need to figure out.
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
Because we know in that time now, in the couple of years, that they are out of Europa were going with our movie, with our names, and our name is Fokkens.
Right.
And they going out with Meet the Fokkens.
Right.
This is Fokkens is our born name, and they can do that because they have to going first and asking on us from us, and we have to do. Sign it.
Right.
We did not sign it anything for to go out all over the world.
Use your likeness and your name.
That's terrible. Eh?
Absolutely. We didn't realize, as viewers, we did not realize. We thought that you were part of the process and that the distribution.
Nothing.
So who did it?
Who produced it? Did you get approached to produce this project?
For the first time.
Right.
But they do what they want. In November, after November, they have to give us a paper and for explain what's going on. They never don't get.
Never give a schedule.
Are they Dutch?
Never.
This
Dutch
Dutch people.
Dutch, yeah.
Oh,
Wow,
interesting.
that's
Submarine. Submarine. Yeah.
Like the big one.
They're running away with our things. We did make. We are the movie.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
When we not inside the movie, they have no movie.
Yeah, of course.
That's
right.
And we did a lot of things. Oh, let me go there. Let me go there. But we think we do it together.
Right.
For us, it was eye-opening to experience what you went through and how you lived, and it's really incredible. For us, we learned a lot from it.
Yeah.
Just about,
definitely.
The city, and we love the city, and it's really shocking to hear.
Yeah, but we, when they asked Martine first, Rob Schreuder want to make a movie, and then they ask on her, and we talking together in the street in a little street. They walk in the red light a couple of years ago, a long time. And then we talking about it, and then we take a weegschaal. Shall we do it or shall we do it? We don't do it. We have children. We have grandchildren. We have over-grandchildren. But and then we telling, okay, for a good way we do it. We want to go outside for to make. They're always talking about bad. A lot of people about us, what we're doing. But everybody do it. And then we thinking we had a good start for trust each other. But then later on come a woman, and they, but it's all their fault. It's all the fault, not only. But we on this day we get no money from the movie and from the DVDs.
Oh my God! Wow.
We can get a food, but we have always food. We in the business, we working a lot for the foods in the red light district. And what they thinking that we are there on the street laying down, and they took us out of that. And
right,
that's not
exactly,
true.
of course.
And they think they are oldest woman, old woman, so we can do that. But we were also younger in one time. And we learn a lot in all these years. Nee, but we learn, now we have to learn on this moment.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's hard, yeah. It's
Martine, they don't have our, hoe zeg je dat? Nee, je woning. Nee.
She don't even got a house anymore.
Nee. So terrible. We don't cry, but we don't talk about it for to cry. We don't cry. We're going on.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's hard.
Yes,
Disappointing.
definitely.
She have no house. Everything is going out because we do write 2 books, and then when we're starting, we write many years little things. But one time we had our own bordel. We did work, and one time we gonna buy the house and we had our own bordel. And then we writing a long time ago little things, and then we telling together when we finished in the red light, we gonna write the book. So we know a lot, and the book was first coming out, and from the movie was so crazy. They don't want to have that the book is coming first. So it's mistake. But now we understand.
Yeah.
En dus we say no, and then coming the book. But there is something with the man from the book, de uitgever, ben ik het weer vergeten die naam.
Hendrik de Leeuw,
Nee,
publisher.
the publisher. There is something, want we asking you have a good publisher. We thinking it's better make it together.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's the wrong way also. And this half year ago, they also don't pay us. And here
De boeken.
the book from the books.
Also
and here
the books.
the books going on. Here is very good. It's no problem.
Yeah.
So strange. But now we find another publisher.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
And now we going
Good.
like that way. And we making new film now, short. But the second movie, we are not finished.
Right.
The second movie, they